now tuned to the Lake Talk with your host, G Daddy Funk. The Lake Talk.
Yeah, welcome back for another episode of the Lake Talk 801, where we shine light on local artists and entrepreneurs. To my right, I got Babyface Fonzie.
Yo, what's up?
To my left, the real Ruby.
That's right.
And myself, G Daddy Funk. Where do I start, man? We went to the Mike Masters on, what was it?
Last
October.
Friday? No, Saturday.
It was Saturday, yep.
The 8th.
The 8th of,
The 8th,
yep.
yes.
What'd you guys think about it?
It was dope, man. Glocko killed it. That was a dope rap battle. I've never been to no rap battle before, but it was cool, man. I liked it.
Glocko really surprised me, man.
That one dude had a line. He said, "Oh, you look like you brush your hair with your mom's tampon." Oh my god, bro! That shit had me.
It was, yeah.
That shit was
geeking,
funny, bro.
Hell, dude, it was so funny, man. That shit was
You could have stopped laughing. You had a laugh attack.
He should have won that one for that.
Yeah, bro. That shit was
He did,
funny.
and hey, Glocko did
funny.
his research. He did his homework. He went in on the dude, man.
What was that other dude's name? Joe something or?
Nah, I don't
One-Eyed
even
Joe or some
One-Eyed
shit.
Joe?
something like that, man. And
Called him Mike Wazowski. That shit was fucking funny, man.
Like, if you hear this, my guy, I hope you keep pushing and keep doing it because you had the balls to even go up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even,
He brought his lunch with him too.
Oh.
He was rapping. He pulled out milk and crackers.
Yeah.
No, that's the other dude.
That was the other dude.
Oh, no,
man. They
was
all
it
looked the
him?
same to me.
I was another dude.
No, it was Sleepy Joe, wasn't it?
Nah,
Oh,
I was
Sleepy
the
Joe.
dude that he said that with the
Tampon?
with his mom's tampon.
Yeah, the white kid with the long hair.
Yeah.
He had milk and crackers in his pocket.
Hey, that battle was pretty dope, man.
Nah, it was
I
fun,
liked
man.
it.
I enjoyed it. It was my first time as well. But yeah, it was cool.
What other battle rap did you like? That was a highlight of that night.
That was the best one,
Think so?
in my opinion. Yeah.
What was that dude's name that came from California?
Emerson?
Emerson. Him and the other dude, I forgot his name. Oh, Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee.
That one was good. I think it was just more of like they weren't competing, right? Because they didn't vote for who won on that.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, they didn't. It was like a friendly competition.
Yeah, it was a friendly competition. It was just good though. It was funny. Everybody was laughing.
They had great
good-
punchlines
Yep,
and
yep.
yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. That was a dope event.
Shout out to Gabino Grimes for that, man.
Yes.
He's been
Masters.
Yeah, he brought it back. So
When is it? When is it coming back again? They already have a set
So
date or not?
I spoke to him. He said that he's gonna announce it here by the end of the month or the beginning of next month. But he's still lining up new battles, I guess.
In the meantime, they should do open mic
Yeah.
rap battles.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That was at Wingnuts, right?
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
I saw that. I wanted to go with,
Got busy.
I got to get out of the house.
I feel you, bro.
But yeah,
And then he said that he's gonna release the video soon as well. He's gonna announce it soon. So
yeah.
that's actually
So
coming like next month, I believe, as well.
I'm excited for that.
Or
I
in the
want to
next
hear him
few
laughing
weeks.
on that shit.
I know that dude was laughing, huh? He was like having a laughing attack,
It was,
like
just,
crazy.
it was crowd reaction, man. You know, what was I supposed to do? Pretend like it wasn't funny?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking funny.
Yeah, that
dude.
was,
Oh, man.
it's just funny because you were laughing. You made it even.
I was just throwing some sauce on the on top,
Yeah.
Bro, so
flame in the fire.
before we go any further, let's talking about events and throwing events. We got a friend on the podcast again.
That's right.
The one and only Showcall.
Yes, sir. Showcall
Yeah.
the Don
Hey,
in the building.
what's up? And you brought a friend along,
Yes, sir. I
DJ
got
Dizzy.
DJ Dizzy D.
Hey.
doing my thing.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So you were supposed to go to the battle.
Yeah,
to the
I
Mic
saw
Masters.
I got an invite, and then being here in Utah, we don't get a lot of that. So it's
shit.
like I'm from San Diego. We used to get, and then now it seems like the battles are starting to grow.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that grow here.
Yes.
Because there's plenty of talent. I got friends up in the Ogden, some of my boys up there, and in Salt Lake, getting to know some artists down here. And it'd be really super, super nice. And for a venue, it's a great thing too.
Yeah.
So to see that grow out here would be great.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
That's like a whole culture we're missing for a while, or at least me, because like I said, that was the first time I ever been to a rap battle, and it was dope. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I think it was my first too. And Gabino, he surprised me because he's like, "Hey man, can you be a judge?" And I'm like, "All right." But yeah, it was pretty cool for my first time.
Yeah,
I loved it.
You asked me, and I'm like, I'm good because I knew like they record that. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna mess up and be like, "Oh yeah, he was really good," and they were like,
Why?
"Why was he
Why
good?
was he good?
Why was he good?" I was like,
Why, I did mess up because I go, oh, the dude at least that Gabino rhymed or battled.
Yeah.
He's all like, what did he say? Oh, what did I say? I said, hey, he was it was a good battle, but my boy stuttered a lot. But he didn't even stutter. He just choked. He stopped
couldn't-
rapping.
Yeah.
So anyway, I messed up on that, but it's all right. I don't really give a damn.
There's a lot of that too.
Fuck it. We fuck up all the time on this show, so it is what it is.
They'll be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does that all the time."
Yeah, so
For sure.
it's a normal thing. But
Yes, sir.
Showcall, what's up, man? How you been, man? Where you been at?
Man, I've been just posted back looking, just, saying what's going on with the city, you know what I mean? And just pretty much just taking a look. You see
Yeah.
what after the Bash show and everything that we did here, it's just like, what else is everybody else doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I said, a lot of promoters out just started coming out the woodworks after we did Bash.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and then after the Cannabis Expo, a lot of people been asking, "Hey, show, when you gonna do a next show?
Yeah.
When you need to bring that energy back, like I'm sizzling.
Okay.
Just lay back.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Chill,
I got
okay.
something in the pot, but it's cooking.
It's
You
cooking.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you, man.
Are
sure.
you planning for another Utah Cannabis Expo or something like that? Or?
Well, with the Utah Cannabis Expo was kind of like a lot of red tape for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Promoting it was really hard just to promote, on social media and everything like
That's
that.
true.
But I mean, for what we did for the first Cannabis Expo, you know what I mean? It kind of blew my mind because there's so many people that showed up.
Yeah.
And vendors that supported that, and not only just the vendors, but you had government officials, lawyers, and all that supporting what we did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just to put the stamp to say that New Motion Productions did that.
Yeah.
It's for a first time in Utah ever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a big stamp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for when I do shows and concerts and stuff, I gotta take up to the next level. But at the same time, this is why I took a few moments just to figure out what else is everybody doing, because I gotta come harder than the next person did.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
Right.
spirit of competition, man.
Yeah. So, and I'm very competitive.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I respect everybody else that's doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know
most
what I mean?
def. That's
So,
cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was what? A year ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's a year now. It's
A
gonna
year
be
now, right? Yeah. It
just
was because
about
it was on Halloween, right?
It was actually
Actually, yeah, the day or that
the
same.
day. Yeah, the day before.
It was the
Halloween.
day before Halloween. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I remember because I was at Club Echo working for U92, and I seen Showcall. I seen Shotty.
Oh,
I seen Shotty. He was like passing out flyers and stuff. He was working.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? The homie Shotty really does put in work. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And big ups to Shotty, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
You don't stop the grind, don't stop the hustle, man. You're doing your thing on ABC4. Keep hustling, brother. You did your thing with Flow Rider, man. Much respect.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, man. And I think a lot of people did like that whole Utah cannabis. But like you're saying, you had setbacks because of the marketing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So are you planning on, if you do it again, how are you going to plan it or market it differently?
Well, the way the way I'm looking at it is probably just going to be only word of mouth type deal. I mean, nothing we can't post, or probably change the name to the event.
Okay.
So it's not really linked up to cannabis.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's still similar, you know what I mean? But they understand that it's still the same event,
Right.
but different.
The health and
wording,
wellness.
Yeah,
Expo.
yeah, health and
That's
wellness.
what it was.
Yeah.
The health and wellness.
It was health and wellness that really got people, you know what I mean? And I wish we had a lot more people that were doing like vitamins and like yoga and, a lot of the gyms out here to support it, because they saw it as, cannabis. Oh, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
But then again, you go to their shops and they're selling CBD and they're selling like some type of cannabis extract, whatever it is that may be.
Right.
So it's kind of hypocritical, in a way. It's like, oh, I don't really mess with that. And people get, when they saw the term of the Cannabis Health and Wellness Expo or Cannabis Utah,
Right.
the first thing they saw was cannabis. And it's like, oh, this is going to be a smoke fest type
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we try to adjust it to where it's an educational event.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not all like, oh, let's go get high and have 420 and
That would
you
be
know
cool,
what I mean?
though. That would be cool. Festival?
I told him the next one got to be out at Bear Lake.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
that'll be bad.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And so Dizzy, what about you, man? How you doing? It's our first time meeting,
Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying. So yeah, well, what's up with you?
I've just been around with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here. I was just thinking about it. We had an interview back in the days. Remember we
Oh
were in
yeah,
the dark
yeah,
upstairs?
it was that at Inferno.
Yep.
Inferno
man.
Teen Nightclub.
Back in San Diego. We was
Back
just,
in the day.
I was like, wait a minute. This brings me back. Then the elevation of this dude he elevated, and I've been like proud of him. You know, it's been like that whole sit back, you know, watch him and the wife and the family kind of grow. Security over here, gotta watch out. But I've been proud of him. Then when I moved up here, and then it was like, dude, come move up here. You got your hustle, and I'm always about the music and DJing.
Right.
I'm not a promoter, and it was like with his energy, with his promotion, with all that, come up here and do it. Because for me, I'm really worried about. I got to be authentic as a DJ as best as I can anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never wanted to be the promoter.
Okay.
And kind of, you know, a lot of DJs up here kind of, they try to stay in 3 or 4 lanes.
Right.
That way, it's hard because it just messes up what we got going as DJs. The authentic DJ and a promoter, hire a DJ to be a DJ. You be a promoter,
Right.
and then it just blows up versus trying to do too much, and then the show's affected in both ways.
Right.
So that's why I saw this. I was like, dude, Chris, you gotta come here, man, because this is like crazy. This is like, oh man, there's so much up here. I mean, people are so nice up here too.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm playing stuff, and then people appreciating what I do, and I'm like, oh crap. Then they're gonna appreciate what he does because he brings that energy, and then it was just like, okay, cool. So that's been the biggest thing for me, watching him grow. And then now, he hit me up the other day. He's like, Dizzy, you've been sitting back. You need to hurry up and just kind of, even the wife is like, you need to kind of just put, let's get you marketed and get you back out there.
Yeah,
and I'm
nice.
like, okay,
So
all right.
and some of y'all don't know, like me and D go back. I mean, way back. Like when I was an artist, I was only 16. When I first met Dizzy.
Right.
That's how. And I'm already 37 now. So you can even how long our friendship. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting old, man.
I'm your age, bro.
But you know what?
I'm 38.
Check this out. But if it wasn't for this man right here next to me, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in because he was the one that first put me on, pushed me as an artist.
Right.
He played my first joint in the nightclub, to play it in the radio station, to play and then not only that, but he also opened the doors to say, I need a promoter. You know what I mean? You got a following and this and that. And I was able to bring people to the nightclub as a team promoter. You know what I mean?
Got you.
And he put me on. You know what I mean? I was when I first started, I was rocking with Caliboy Entertainment at that time. I started my own business at 16. This man right here always supported me ever since. You know what I mean?
Man.
And every show that I did, everything, this man was here for me.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So wherever you're going to see New Motion Productions, any event, you're definitely going to see DJ Dizzy D. And please, y'all check him out, man. He is one of the best DJs out here. I'm telling you, I know he. Y'all don't underestimate the talent.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't underestimate it because this man got mad talent. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of DJs out here, but a lot of them don't get the roasters like they should. You know what I mean? Or don't get the shot that they should.
And let's talk about that, Dizzy. So you're born in San Diego, born and raised out there.
Yeah.
And so you've been out there since you moved out here. What, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
I've been here about 7 years,
Yeah.
something like
7
that.
years now.
Yeah.
And you love it.
Oh man, the energy is live. It's lit out here, like we would say.
Yeah.
I mean, from Ogden, OP, and my boys up there. I've DJ shows up in Ogden with some of the artists up there, and it was like, man, who are you? Like, I was like, dude, I'm just doing my thing. Even down some places, like I've had residencies here, and people, and I keep long residencies. Some people ask me, oh, what are you doing? I'm not always out at different clubs downtown, the Echoes, all this and all that. because it was more for me playing at, I hate to say this one, no, it's a place, Club 90. I was there for like,
Okay.
a couple years as a resident. Now all of a sudden things have switched. I got a phone call. Hey, by the way, thank you for putting us up on the way to be consistency and making people happy. Now DJs, and they're making more money that way. I was Filling Station, same thing. 2 years down there, they're doing better. Now they have All Star Entertainment. They got 6 bowling alleys, residency there on Fridays, and kind of rolling around doing some stuff on Saturdays. Then we got car shows, import ISS. The last 3 years, me and my boy Johnny have done that. Hooked up lately with the lowrider scene, just like what we was doing in California with the lowriders, and it's been, shouts out to the Good Time Car Club. Got to give them something.
Yeah, big shout outs, big time.
And that's dope. But what got you into DJing back in the day? What started you off?
Well, back in the days, we used to start DJing because our big brothers or somebody else did it. For me in the hood, like Southeast San Diego really ain't the hood, but compared to LA, Los Angeles, Chicago.
Yeah.
But I was walking home from school, and then it was just like you had the neighborhood hustlers that was like, and it was either you went one way or you had the homies that was DJing, and mom and dad and everybody was like, then I had homies that was DJing, and it was like, dude, this is dope. You mean to tell me I can do something I like and get paid for it without being illegal? So boom, just had to move these speakers for free.
About it, right? Yeah.
So he was like, and that's the way it turned out. I mean, we're DJing house parties for most of the gangsters in the hood, but hey, we getting paid. Right. So that's the way it worked out for me.
Yeah.
And then it was like, how can I pass this on? And then I almost quit at a point in time. These guys he knows I almost quit, had a little heart issue, and I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna step back. And then I'm sitting there, and then somebody told me, they were like, dude, don't quit what you're doing, what you love. And you guys are kind of any artist or anybody that shares something will understand this. Yeah. He broke it down for me. He was like, you've been DJing how long? I was like, I don't know, about 10 years at that point. He goes, dude, about 150, 200, $300, 300 people a night. I go, yeah. He goes, you've touched probably a couple 100,000 people's life. I went, holy mackerel, wait a minute. So I went, okay, I get it. So now it's like, whether it be somebody's wedding, like, dude, I met you. I met my wife at the club. And then now we married, kids, house, roof on our head, this and this and this. You started that. I'm like, I started nothing. I wasn't there. And if you mess up on her, I ain't helping you pay child support. But that's the story, man. I'm just here in Utah enjoying right now because, 801, 435. What else is out there? We got the 385, all that. Yeah. There's growth out here and there's love out here. Yeah. So it's just, my only thing, like people said, there's always the good. Then there's that other side of it. I've been asked by club owners, I bring that San Diego, LA strength, speed, and I've had to calm down. I was coming here and I was 100%, 110%. Yeah. You couldn't be in San Diego and California, LA, DJing at, playing this way. And they was like, I came out here and they were like, dude, you got to calm down. I was like, what do you mean I calm down? And I'm 45. And I think there was a DJ battle for 92.3 or 92.5. 92.5, and I went and jumped in, and I don't practice. And it was like, dude, who are you? Like, and I was like, cool, like, but I've been asked to calm down. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nah, that's dude. Crazy. Like, you don't get out, you can't get a chance to come out the house and if you get a chance to put your foot out the door, come 100. Yeah. Because you never know if you ever get a chance to put your foot back out there.
Yeah. True. Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I've been telling this dude.
Utah's always kind of been like a couple of years behind California, I think. Like, you know what I mean? In trends. Mm-hmm. So it's probably going in that direction anyway. So
yeah, it's definitely growing. I can tell you that much. Yeah. You know what I mean? As far as entertainment goes, like we talked before, there's a lot of artists out there that have that it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just that they need to be exposed. They need to learn how to network. You know what I mean? And that, like I said, that's where the hurt's coming from. And it's like, well, how do we network with this? How can we reach out to certain promoters, or how can we reach out to certain shows? And,
well, for example, how could an artist reach out to you and kind of network with you?
Just hit up New Motion Productions on the social media networks. So you can hit us up on our website. You can hit us on Google. You can hit us up on Instagram, Facebook. It don't matter. Touch us. We'll reach out back to you for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, I always give opportunity because I used to be an artist and I know how that felt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Trying to hustle and grind by yourself or unless you got a team, a bunch of motherfuckers that's hustling with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this guy right here. but
They can
I mean,
reach you at 801 Talk, and then we'll get with New Motion.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And so, if you're an artist out there want to do a show, come holla at me. You know what I mean? Send me
Right.
a media kit, and let me know what you got, and maybe for my next show, I'll put you on for sure.
Most
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Show the love.
I know, because I was telling you, we were talking about this a little bit before we started the pod, but there was a lot of artists that would say, we would reach out, and not to you, just to other promoters or whatever.
Right.
But they're charging us to perform, to open up for people, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand that that's what we call pay to play. And what happens is with that, when a promoter puts up something like that, it's either because they either want to make more money off the artist, right, and really don't care what the artist is really doing.
What the artist is bringing, or
exactly.
when it comes to the show or their style,
exactly.
their
stage presence, their lyrics, their beats, everything
fan
is all
base.
around the fan base. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What type of social media network are they working with? What type of platforms are they on? They don't care about that. As long as they're bringing people into their show, making money on the show, that's all they care about. So it's like, why do that if you're a local artist? Support your local artists. Come on, people. If you're promoting, support your artists, because you never know. 5 years down the road, they might get signed to a major label, and they'll look back and say, "You just gave me the opportunity to progress even more."
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like that energy you gave me. It's like it's another. You're feeding off of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's another reason why we kind of started this podcast, right? Because we seen there was a lack of local artist support here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of
There's a lot
local
of-
artists that are dope.
Yeah, they're dope as hell.
And I just feel people are not giving them a chance, and that kind of sucks. But at the same time, people do have to pay their dues.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
They do.
So I kind of understand the side where they need to make the money, but some artists don't have that money.
Exactly. So at least they're giving them a chance to give them that chance to shine. At least play their music. And same thing with the DJs.
Yeah.
If you're at a club and if they say they have, you could review everything before you even play a playlist.
Right.
Right. So you could just say, okay, well, if it's radio play, cool. Let's bang it out, see what the crowd reaction was.
Right.
We did that with Dizzy. With Irresistible at the club. I could tell you right now, Irresistible with D'Amico, it was #1 on the radio station for 2 weeks straight
Wow.
as a local artist jam.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
So,
that's pretty cool.
and I got a lot of recognition. That's where it started. That's where, and I probably would have had like 30 motherfuckers following me after that.
Yeah.
Like all
Before
in the
social
entourage.
media, they was really following you.
Oh yeah. So, but we brought it. I mean, if it wasn't for D, like for play my joint, and then it was Johnny Johnson from Z90, and he was like, "Who is that cat?" And Dizzy shot him the thing. They played it at the local jams. It was a rap.
Yeah.
And like after that, I was like, okay, cool. And then I started feeling the promoting thing and started doing my own. But for an artist, I mean, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big for a DJ to recognize an artist, to play him. Let's be real. How many artists are actually getting radio play or actual club play rotations in the clubs?
Local artists?
Local artists.
I don't ever hear nothing.
Well,
Nothing, right?
I can't really say because I'm not in clubs anymore like that.
Yeah.
The
You know
only
what I'm
thing
saying?
I could say is that every time we go out with DJ Dre Rocka,
Yeah.
he plays some of Fonzie's in our
Yeah, but he
And
plays.
other
Yeah,
locals. Yeah.
but yeah. I mean, so whose fault is that though? Is that the DJs? Is that the local artists that they're not marketing themselves?
It's everything all around. I mean, it's not if an artist is probably scared to talk to a DJ or even talk to a radio station or talk to a promoter, then that's on the artist. You know what I mean? You're out to do your music. You're out there to be heard, but you're not doing anything to be heard.
Like this is gonna sound fucked up, but I feel like sometimes the
Damn, that's fucked up.
the artists the artists that are like whack have the most courage or like they're more confident than the artists that like are fucking top notch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because to them, it's like almost like do or die. I'm either going to do this, either I suck or not, but I can improve.
right.
You know, they get that feedback. It's like if you're doing a Google review. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you're gonna get your negatives and you're gonna get your positives, but that's only gonna make you a great artist. Now the ones that are on top and they know they already the fucking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, nah, I don't need all that. I got my own shit pushing.
True. Now, as a DJ, Dizzy, how many times has an artist came up to you and be like, "Hey, man, here's my my music. Can you play it? Can you rotate it?"
It used to be like that all the time, and then I feel like there was a time. I think there's a time where things kind of changed, and this kind of went. There was some years in there where things, as far as A&R record companies, social media,
Fucked up the game, huh?
it did. It changed.
Yeah.
Like he said, it seems like some of the people, some of the people that really doesn't have the mic skill, they were not saying they don't care about what they're doing, but they were just blah 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 blah, put it out there. I got like one of my coolest dudes out there, Lyrical Assassin, one of the lyrically talented vocalist, artist, everything. He's a big shot. He's from Ogden too.
Hey.
That's my dude. But he's so critical on what he does because he respects hip hop that he really controls what he puts out there. So I feel that it's a double-edged sword. You really care too much, but then sometimes that limits you from what's going. Let it out. Let it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember Snow in Inferno.
Yeah.
Snow the Product.
Okay.
She's from L.A. and then San Diego. I remember her about the same size as her coming up on stage, but she was just a beast. It was like, just like how she is right now. She hasn't changed. It was boom, 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 boom. But she didn't care what was put out because she wasn't, and Big Sister. I think her Big Sister or something like that was repping her.
Okay.
And then I remember we had Usher at Inferno, and that was like no one realized. They were like Usher at Inferno. That was like wow, same thing. His mom's a beast but she put his music out there.
Right.
It was like wow, and he was actually. I mean, when you say as far as vocals and as an artist, he wasn't the strongest at that point, but he had that team, he had that person that put out. So now with social media, you have certain people that just put out whatever, and then you have the other people that stay controlled, and it kind of holds back. I feel like I'm the same way. I won't do certain things because one, I love playing what I love to play sometimes. I can walk into a bar where I'm at right now. I could play everything from Tupac to UTFO to whatever. Yeah. But and give respect
his
for it.
bachata skills is on point.
I believe Showcall. I don't know why. I believe him.
Hey man, don't get it twisted, man.
I don't even speak Spanish, yo.
And you know what? And it's funny because on Spanish concert, like in Spanish, or like on quinceañeras and everything, this dude turns out like for real. Like you wouldn't believe it. Like you.
So we don't have any turntables for you to perform, but we do have bachata music. Do you mind standing up and performing for us?
See, I'm from when the days when the DJ stayed behind the turntable. And the reason why we started DJing was because we could not. Well, we could break dance, but we couldn't dance.
Right.
Let the people dance, make them dance. That's what I do. That's why I stay in my lane.
Hey.
Been doing it a minute. And I let them promote. Just everybody stay in their lane and be good at what you do.
You don't cross those lanes, man. That's funny.
Now that I'm my age and I'm feeling what I'm feeling, now I know why they call it breakdancing. Because we broke now.
Yeah,
that's funny, man. So Showcall. So I know you said you have some stuff brewing in the works.
Yes, sir.
I know you can't. You don't want to speak on that. No,
I rather hold it tight, just till it's ready to go. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But all I can say is, Utah be ready.
Hey,
Utah be ready because you already know New Motion
And
Productions.
he's all like, "Well, what do you got going?"
You got me Sunday.
Oh yeah. Oh well, we also got that. All right. So as far as big shows, all right, I'll keep that on the rest.
Okay,
But a lot of people don't know that other things that New Motion does. Okay, so yes, we promote. Yes, we do social media marketing, but we also do video photography, DJ services, stuff like that. Because we also like I said, support the community, and we also do a lot of weddings, quinceañeras, bodas, you know what I mean, christenings, whatever, you name it. All right. New Motion is there. So this Sunday coming up, if you're in town, head to Victor's Event Center. Check DJ Dizzy D out.
Hey.
He might be there. You know what I mean? Spinning a little bit. But we also going to be providing those type of services. You know what I mean? Event services. Just pretty much get to know New Motion Productions. We're going to be there as a vendor at the Quinceañera Expo this Sunday.
Okay.
So it's going to be from 12 to 4. So make sure you guys show through.
Hey, all right, for sure,
Yeah.
bro.
That's this Saturday, you said?
This
Or Sunday?
It's Sunday.
Okay.
Yep.
So, talking about promoting and stuff, you said a lot of people have came out of the woodworks and started doing their own little promotions or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I also this is just my opinion. I think that maybe because around that time that we did that concert, that's like towards the end of COVID, right?
Yeah.
So then
Definitely.
I think maybe a lot of people was like, all right, well, shows around, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Maybe I don't know. But
Yeah.
I mean, you were kind of doing it during COVID.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I took a risk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what people were actually feeling because I was hearing, man, I need to do something. I need to get out.
Yeah.
it was really like that, man.
And it was tough because we was going to venues. We would go to venues. Like, I moved up here, and then it was like, okay, I'll go talk to a venue about DJing. And then it was like, okay, well, we're looking to do other stuff. Then I called them up. Dude, come talk to this place about doing something. And then we was going to different venues, and they were being like, okay, we want to do something,
But there's always a but. There's always a but.
Damn.
But you know what? We kept on pushing, and we were going to do what we're going to do anyway. So either you show or not, COVID, come with a mask, I don't care.
Well, yeah, because people were wearing masks. We weren't wearing masks that time.
All I know is that I had a good time at the concert, man. It was packed. It was dope.
Yeah,
I liked it.
It was fun.
For sure.
It was fun.
And that's what we do. We bring that energy.
Right.
Regardless of what it is and what situation all of us are in, New Motion is going to put y'all in motion.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
Hey.
that.
I like that.
I like
Yeah, that's true. That's a t-shirt right there. That's what I meant. Anyway, so yeah, man, that's dope, dog. That's dope. I know you're all like, man, I want to concentrate on bringing like all the older artists. You know what I'm saying? The and let everybody else worry about that other stuff.
Yeah.
Has that changed? Do you still have that same mentality?
I definitely do. I
Okay.
mean, because there's a lot of artists right now that's trying to our golden years, like our golden years are the 2000
I'm
are the
22,
90s.
dog.
You're younger than I am, shit.
But no, you gotta look at it like our goldies right now are from the late 80s to the 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are the people that we're trying to bring out more now. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
Yeah.
And then you got everybody on this movement. A lot of these kids out here, these new rappers, ask them about who's one of the older artists. Let's say Slim Thug.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Fabulous, for example.
Fabo.
You know, they ain't gonna be like who's that? Bone Thugs and Harmony? Who?
Yeah.
I
You
see
know?
what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like I don't know who that is, but give me Little Pump, I'm already there.
Yeah.
Tenfold. Post Malone, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like-
So like, there's a lot of good music that happened in 2000, and a lot of these artists that's using the music
Yep.
today
Yep.
are sampling
Yep.
from
Those
80s,
days. Yeah.
90s, and 2000.
Yeah.
Yep.
Know your history before you go put out music.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't do their history though, man. Like,
They
I mean,
don't.
did you like history in school?
Man, I hated history.
There you
But
go.
you know what?
I was always late to history, dog. That's my first class.
But you know what? But as I grew older, I'm starting to figure out. I'm starting to like the shit that my dad used to listen to, my grandfather used to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now my kids, ask
Security.
Aaliyah. You know what I mean? You could even ask her like, you play a Michael Jackson song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She'll know what it is.
You're
word
bringing
by
out
word.
Michael Jackson?
Man, I
Nah,
wish I
I'm
could
joking.
play it, man.
R.I.P. Michael Jackson.
But
He's like, I'm a promoter, not a wizard, boy.
But you know what? Like if you listen to some of the songs nowadays, like you listen to some like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they're sampling some of those old
Yeah,
school beats.
yeah.
Easy
yeah.
Ease beats. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Bruno
And-
Mars, everybody.
Yeah, everybody's doing
Everybody
it.
doing
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, where did that come from? Oh, that's a dope beat. Where'd that come from? You know?
What
It's
did,
half the whole beat, huh?
Yeah.
I know DJ Academics just he said some like crazy shit about like all these older artists are run down. He was talking mad shit, right?
I mean,
That's
some of them,
crazy.
they
That's
had
crazy.
LL Cool J went on it.
Yep,
Went in
yep.
on it.
That's
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, L
I
had
didn't
to
see that.
had to speak on it a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and he did. He kind of set him straight. I hope shit, but
Yeah.
he was talking reckless, man.
I mean,
I hear
it's only one person's opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
not everybody's gonna feel that
but
way.
one person's opinion could change a lot of
It
other
ch-
people's opinions.
Yeah,
especially
especially
with
the
a
newer-
platform like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
And I don't. To me, that's why like I love hip hop. I respect hip hop. Like it's sad to see what's his name? Shit, Coolio.
Oh, yeah.
man,
He passed
rest in
away,
peace,
bro.
homie.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
man. And yeah, that dude.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that dude sent a message to
Yeah, man,
Omar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a picture with him. Like
Wow.
my cousin knows him, and we went down there and we went to go pick him up. We went to a car show, and he performed.
Yeah, not only that, he was cooking for my cousin at my cousin's house. Coolio was like literally cooking there. It was crazy.
You know, Coolio is a really cool dude.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of artists who live in Vegas, and Coolio was one of them. I had the opportunity to talk to his wife because we were supposed to do a show with him. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
But I wish we did.
Yeah.
Even Flavor Flav, you know what I mean?
Hey.
And I met Flavor Flav probably twice.
Okay.
Cool cat, you know what I mean? But if you talk to some of the new cats now that's doing music or have never ever heard of Flavor Flav, you know, look up Public Enemy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'll know who those artists are and who like where they come from, what generation they're from. You know what I mean? Let's not forget. You know what I'm saying? They might seen How High or whatnot, but do they know who Method Man is and what group he was from?
Yeah.
You know?
Wu-Tang. Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
It's crazy because like a lot of people didn't think when they announced that Ice Cube was coming through, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't think that he was gonna fill up that the Vivint Arena, right?
Oh.
And he did.
Yep.
He did.
He did, and I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked too. I was like, damn, he filled this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, from an Ice Cube to somebody else, what do you think are the differences? Why do you think people like Ice Cube and not any other artists that are kind of in that era?
It depends. It depends on what generation you grew up in. You know, because I'm not a big fan of trap music. You know what I mean?
You don't like trap?
I don't like trap. I think to be honest, I think trap is garbage.
Okay. Why so?
Let the DJ take the shot on this.
All right, for sure. Go ahead. Take
gotta
this.
say
Take
it.
this.
Hey, he's a promoter, but then it's hard because he's a promoter, and sometimes you might put yourself in a position to have to book someone that's a trap artist, which I'm gonna be political about it and be politically straight and just say music is music. But I hate saying back in the days. I'm so sick and tired of I can listen to 1,500 different tracks every week.
Right.
It used to be there was so much originality in the music, and no one was proud to sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now it's like everybody can put the same beat on, and everybody wants to use
Rap
that
on the
same
same
beat.
beat.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that limits. I could get black community black, and it just makes us think a certain way, and it limits us. And really, the trap beats only limit the way you think. And realistically, if you look at it, trap artists that rap over trap beats, 90% of them are saying one or two things that are meaningless.
So
you know,
are you saying they condition you to
Yes.
think a certain way?
that beat conditions you to think a certain way. And as a DJ, honestly, I'm like this. And there's more than 100-something thousand DJs. We're all thinking the same thing. No one's gonna speak it out loud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Realistically, you come with a trap beat, that first 1, 2, 3, I'm done. It's slow hip hop. It's not music. I don't even call it hip hop. I call it rap. It's not. Be original. And that's why. And you notice, like I look, what's her name? Energy, Big Energy, or didn't you?
Oh no, is that Lizzo? No, that's not Lizzo.
Latu.
Latu.
She's got I got all of her videos.
Yeah.
She's got 20, 30 songs. The best one is over what type of beat?
A trap beat.
Old school. Oh, it's old school.
Oh, it's an old school beat.
Yeah, old school beat.
Which one is that one?
The Big Energy.
Oh, big. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay, all right.
one of not Daddy Yankee did it, but I forgot his name. It's over the beat for
Frost, right? Or was it?
Big Hand. Wasn't me.
Oh, yeah.
One of the
Oh,
reggaeton
Shaggy.
artists.
Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy, but the reggaeton artist.
The reggae.
Yes.
Daddy Yankee
that's
with-
the one you showed me. And
Yes.
I was like, oh, damn, that was pretty dope.
and
No, that's a different one.
oh,
He's
Oh,
talking
there's
about the 50 Cent
Well, it's
girl.
and they're going over these art. They're
Yeah.
going over those 90s
and I think,
and 2000s
and
beats.
also I think
Yeah.
also Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny did something, but he also got sued and not getting royalty rights because of the whole Missy
Elliot.
thing.
Yeah,
Missy
yeah.
Elliott from Get Your Freak On.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Right.
He did that one?
Yeah. so,
But
and then,
everybody's doing that same beat.
but
Yeah.
and then it's also there's another one. You. Oh man, who was it? It was Informer.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Another
that's Daddy
song that a
Yankee, too.
reggaeton artist
That's
did.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. I
You
know
did
what I
hear
mean?
that one.
So
So-
I challenge artists as new artists, dude, get out of just because TikToks, all this other Instagram and what you think is hip hop.
It's not
Get
hip-hop.
off of it's not trap that same beat. And if you learn how to count beats and you know music, it's a slow beat. It's 65 to 70 BPMs, and it
Yeah.
makes you think
So-
slow.
So hold on.
You know?
So just to let you artists know, okay, if you're gonna go into hip hop, it's not about trap beats. It's not about gang. I can shoot 'em up. I got dope house. Whatever. Hip hop is a culture, y'all. All right. Know the culture, where it started from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you even start thinking about rapping, because there's gonna be old school artists that you might want to work with one day and not respecting the culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just think about that before you even put out any music. So
I
you know,
agree.
let's
I
start-
agree with you with that. I agree with you for sure. Talking about BPMs? You know what I'm saying? You're talking about 72, 62.
Yeah.
What is hip hop? What BPM do you consider hip hop?
Well, I kind of give it all.
Okay.
I mean, you could go from the 60s all the way up to 140 or what. You could do it, but not everybody sound the same.
Yeah.
West Coast has a sound.
East
East
Coast,
Coast has
East
a
Coast.
sound.
Your Midwest definitely got the
Yeah,
different sound.
Midwest. I say northern Midwest, your Kansas
Yeah.
cities and all that.
And down south,
Then down
yeah.
south,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dirty
okay,
South,
it's a
I
different.
remember.
It's a different. But I've done shows with Paul Wall, and it's nothing against trap. I've done shows with Paul Wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a show out there, and it was like, dude, this is lit.
Yeah.
But even that southern style, not everybody sounded the same.
same.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody pick a different beat because you never know.
Yeah.
You might be like, oh man, I'm sounding this way. Like Posty, he's here. I met him a long time ago, but he's a different artist. Like wow, he sounds different. He's a different artist. Actually, he is better over wow than his slow stuff.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, okay, yeah, it's cool to sing along with in the shower, but when you think power. Post is more powerful on a faster beat because he's just instead of he's like
Yeah.
and that's where for an artist having that variety too helps you because like you might go to rap battle. Don't have me DJing a rap battle because I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna
shit.
test you. You may get.
Hey, next time y'all know anybody who's doing the rap battle, let me know.
Okay.
Because I definitely want to peep out the metaphors, punchlines,
Okay.
delivery, and all
Tell
that.
you,
Yeah.
bro,
You
shit
know
was
what I mean?
funny, man.
It was fun.
And
So
it's fun.
yeah. Well, we'll tag you next time for Mike Masters.
For
We'll
sure,
tag
for
you,
sure.
bring you along.
Most def.
That's funny. So you love Drake? I'm joking.
Oh no! Drake,
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Truffle butter has everybody lit.
That's funny, man. So like NBA YoungBoy.
I've heard some stuff. I honestly, in the last 3 years, I stopped listening,
They say, he's this generation's Tupac.
and I got to listen to him. I got to listen to him.
I wouldn't take
know.
any artist to that caliber.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly. That's what I'm thinking,
So
too.
I mean, Tupac and Biggie were like the biggest icons in hip hop history ever.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the one that was politics all the way, and you one that had delivery and metaphors,
Lyricism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lyricist.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that we're missing right now is this hip hop needs lyricists.
Yeah.
You
More
know,
than anything else. Do you agree with that?
There's something out there. I mean, and like my boy, lyrical assailant, Ogden. This dude, I remember him coming here and DJing. And it was just like he got up on stage and it was just like, I'm in Ogden, Utah.
Yeah.
This dude would put like you could put this dude on stage with Buster.
Damn.
That's how there's some people here in Utah that are sleeping on. I mean, the world's sleeping on some artists here in Utah.
Yeah.
Utah don't sleep on these artists. Don't sleep on them.
So and that's why I was like, wow, like wait a minute. So that kind of made me feel better as a DJ to come somewhere that everybody, because everyone, I moved here from San Diego, everybody was like, your DJ career is done. You're done. And I was like,
okay. Wait, who told you that? Like people from San Diego?
People from San Diego and LA. Promoters
wow.
was
A lot of
like, you're
people
going to Utah. I was like, you know.
A lot of people don't know, man. People here like to turn up, man.
Oh, they do.
We just need, you know, the place and the time and the mood.
They turn it up on a boat.
That's true, bro. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah, well, we just bought a boat, and I'm like, that's why the party people out here is on Strawberry Reservoir. On the Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Hey, don't tell them the spots, man. Don't tell them the
okay.
spots. No, I'm joking.
We're gonna go to Bear Lake in the middle of December. We all be out there.
Nah, yeah, you're right though. You're right, man. People get turned up on the boats. I know we did. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Next summer for sure we're gonna be turned up on the boat.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But I think with the lyricism, I think it's just a new era that the newer generation likes that trap stuff and like they don't really like the lyricism.
Well, I think we're turning into a like us, right? Our age. It's like now we're turning into our parents, because our parents, I remember they used to be like, "Don't listen to that
Elvis
hip-hop."
Presley.
Yeah,
And
you know
like,
what I'm
we
saying?
were like, what?
Well, their parents were, yeah, exactly.
You
Their
know?
parents would like listen to Elvis, like, "Oh, don't listen to that," or
Right.
the Beatles or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now it's like we're calming down, and we don't want to hear about no shooting, no killing, no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No drug dealing.
I mean,
Unless you do, I don't know.
No, I mean, it really does come down to that, because, you know, it depends on what type of lifestyle you lived. You know, what intrigues you. Some of these things are for like trap music and shooting up and all this other stuff. That might intrigue someone who never lived it. But when you actually live it and seen it, it's like, I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah.
I want something with good energy. I want to be around positive people, especially now our age. You know what I'm saying? We want positivity.
Yeah.
And a lot of these teens right now and a lot of these younger cats, they're kind of turned that away and think it's dope as shit. You know?
Yeah. Well, I remember I think I was listening to an interview with Spice One, and they asked him like, how do you feel about this new generation and their music? And he's all like, it is what it is. Like, what can we tell them? Like, our parents were telling us the same shit. Our OGs were telling us the same shit. You guys are like too wild, but it's them now, right? It's their turn.
It's them.
So I mean, the only thing. That's another thing. Like I was also listening to this other podcast, and the dude was saying, "Look, man, when it comes to kids, like you could tell them whatever you want to tell them, but they ain't gonna listen.
Yeah,
they're more observing your habits.
Yeah,
and they'll do as you do, but they won't do as you say.
But are they living that lifestyle? That's the question.
What lifestyle?
What lifestyle
they
they
live?
live?
Trap and all
Yeah. Are they living that lifestyle?
And you know what? That's another great topic, right? Because we're talking about this, and it's gonna
With who? With Ludwig?
I was talking to one of my cousins about this, or not even my cousin, one of my friends, and we were talking about how, you know, in hip hop, a lot of these artists don't get tested right away. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of these artists don't get called out or anything, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like running their mouth, they're running reckless, I guess you could say.
Right.
And then they get tested, and
I'm an island boy.
Hey, right?
I heard the Island Boys are broke.
Are they?
That's what I heard.
I don't know, man. You like the Island Boys?
Hey, well, you know, I got an 8-year-old.
Oh,
8-year-old Island Boy.
that's funny, man. My dad, they listen to Island Boys, huh?
It hits the social media, and it just goes in circles.
Yeah.
Right.
And it'll wear itself out. The truths will be there.
Right.
The ones that fall off won't.
Yeah.
And that's just the way. That's the way. And like you're saying, I go to and I try to say when I feel like I don't appreciate what I do as far as music and stuff like that, I'll step away.
Yeah.
But, and I've told the wife this too, I feel like there's so much more to give. Yes, I'll play some of the new stuff. Yes, trap songs, I just can't do that beat. But Serato just came out with this new thing called Stems.
Hey.
And I get to go home and play with it.
Hey, nice.
And it's a program where I could just sit there and just pull vocals, backgrounds, beats, everything out. So
That's
I'm being
dope.
able to, I can take, I don't want to say the Iron Boys, but I can take somebody's stuff, drop it in over, a Wu-Tang beat or this, and I can do it live.
Whoa.
And then it's like, oh, wow, that creativity's there.
Yeah.
So the old school creativity, we used to have to do this on vinyl. Now I can do this live. I get to do this now. So I can take some of this new stuff, remix it, put it over a different beat, and next thing you know, the party's like, wow, like
they're impressed.
Yeah.
I would be
It's
impressed.
a remix of a remix.
So it's a trap. It's a song that was made over a trap beat, but we just laid it over something that's a little bit more up tempo or whatever.
Serato came out with this?
Yeah, it's called Stems.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to get now every DJ in town gonna be like, man, what's the Stems thing?
Damn.
Serato 6.0. No, 3.0.
3.0.
Oh yeah, and when you're away from your wife for a little while, don't blame Dizzy D.
My wife's gonna be like, that mother.
Oh no, but it works out, and it's when artists you can email. I remember artists sending me music, and like, dude, did you put it up on LimeWire so I can download it? Like right now, it's hard because you can't pull anything off of Spotify. I can't download off of Spotify,
Right.
but the artists are putting their stuff up there. It makes it harder for DJs to pull stuff. I remember I got a computer at home, one of my Macs. I blew it up because I had to put this download whatever bootleg whatever to take to YouTube, and I think I blew that computer up or whatever virus is in it because I had to do that just to get their stuff. Where we used to get promo packs. I was paying, I would pay like $125 a month, and we was getting promos and downloads. Now it's like, unless the artist bring it to me, and they're not about it. They'd rather go and put it on TikTok than to go to a Bangarang or go to my boy Poetic City. Hey dude, play my track, do this, do that, or what can I do to make my track more playable for you?
Right.
And it was like, wow, they don't do that anymore
At all.
And it was like, oh, who cares about the DJ? I'm getting TikToks, and I'm getting Instagram hits, I'm getting real hits and all that. And even the promoters, they used to come to promoters, hey, put me on your show. Now they're not really worried about the shows anymore because I'm getting so many views and so many this and so many that. They don't care about us anymore.
So, and I'm going off a little bit off topic, but when it came to the technology, changing, how were you getting used to that? Adapting to it, yeah.
I'm gonna laugh about this. The wife knows about it. I gained 50 pounds when I stopped having to carry big old giant sir in Vegas to every house party. then we went to Serato, and I didn't have to carry records. That was another 45 pounds. So technology, it's allowed DJs to be more creative, but on the other side of it, for us that I used to have to catch up. I cut grass, went downtown, caught the bus downtown, picked up vinyl, and I earned that music. I earned it. Now it's like, oh, dude, you can go on. I remember CDs hit. You can go on Napster and download all kinds of stuff for free, and then next thing you know, you're walking to the Guitar Center spending $400, $500. You call yourself a DJ.
I remember.
That's the game.
Speaking about,
I might be a DJ tomorrow.
But the technology, along with that, there are more DJs out there, but there's so more people that are out there that have a vision. That one person that didn't know he was a DJ or she was a DJ. There's some female DJs out there that put it down. But Ray K. But there are people, it just allowed, I think, for the music scene, for local artists, for promoters, and for everybody, the music scene, for you guys, I think you're going to see a lot more out there because of the technology.
Yeah.
So it's a good or bad. I accept it all, though.
Okay.
Yeah, like back in the day, I remember helping him pulling crates out the car.
Damn.
Just in 3 or 4 crates. Just vinyl.
You never taught him how to DJ?
No.
See, he just said it. I remember having to pull. See, that was just the records. When he saw the speakers coming out, he opened the trailer up and that's 52 speakers for a house party. Dizzy, I'm good. I'll be at the taco shop. Because you got to load it in, you got to load it out.
52 speakers?
That was old school. We used to show up to a house party. And show at least 4 bass bins. Music was hitting. You didn't just hear it. You felt it. It was like, and neighbors didn't complain. Now we got HOA and people, whatever.
Bitching.
But that's the way we did it.
Yeah.
And I think that helped the music. It helped the promoters.
Yeah.
Because DJs showed up. Promoters. I remember we used to have these promoters. We used to do these parties. the LA versus San Diego promoters, and we used to just do big. Like we used to go borrow speakers from other DJs, and we show up with like. It wasn't none of them ours, but we used to show up with like 15, 20 speakers to a small 200-person gig.
Damn.
And it was like, okay, cool. Then I think the biggest one we ever did was it was like San Diego DJs versus the DJs from like Island Empire. And me and my boy Joe for like a day and a half went and borrowed every Sir and Vega from every DJ in San Diego. I think we showed up with 22 bass bins and all kinds of stuff.
Damn,
and it was
bro.
like this other DJ Jam was Snoop's DJ, and this other dude DJ Ricky Rick. They were the DJs at that time for our promotion company, and it was like we did this hotel, and then what the hotel did was the other DJs from LA couldn't see what we did.
Yeah,
they should have heard, but they showed up with like 2 bass bins and 2 tops and lights and stuff. And when we opened the thing, and it was like.
Damn.
And it was just like, half of it wasn't plugged in. But
shit, so it didn't work. Yeah. Half of the room was all silent. Yeah.
And that's where, that was part of the hip hop scene, the music scene.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice to see something like that in Utah, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. But
well, let's make it happen. We got an idea. We're going to bring it up to you. Showcall for Shot's going to call you New Motion. You are New Motion. Another question that I have for you: What was the first time you seen you were starstruck? Was there anything like that happening to you?
First time I walked into my first concert. I think I was like 14. Took my girlfriend to a concert. LL Cool J. First off, guys, don't ever take your woman to a LL.
For real? Shit.
He broke out "I Need Love" and broke a couch out and was like. Every girl on stage, you're right here. I think my girlfriend said,
damn. She was your ex now.
Are you kidding me? But my starstruck was cool. LL was cool.
Yeah.
But for me, when I saw Cut Creator, and then Cut Creator went down to there's a soundboard in the middle of every concert. When I saw that soundboard, I was like, this dude is in charge of everything. And nobody knows who he is. Every concert venue, 100,000 person, whatever, 200,000. That soundboard was the person in charge who was back there.
Yeah.
I was Star Trek. I said, that's the job. That's my dream job. That's when I was Star Trek.
Okay, so that's what you wanted.
It'd be nice, but I can't afford $3 million of sound equipment. No, I am good.
That's a lot of money.
Do you ever feel that way, Showcall, that you don't get enough credit for the shows you put on, man? Do you ever feel like you're in the back end?
I mean, sometimes I do, you know what I mean? But sometimes I look at it. But sometimes I look at it with a grain of salt, like I said before, you know what I mean? It's just that, even though you're not getting your roses, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're making an impact somewhere on someone.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's for. It's not about to impress any other promoters or anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as you can bring that energy and make people happy, that's the point.
That's what's up.
What I mean?
That's what's up, man.
When it comes to promoters, is there unity here, you feel like, or not really?
I think it's kind of broken.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely broken. And that's something that Salt Lake or Utah in a whole needs to start working on.
But is it like that in everywhere you go, or only here?
No, I mean, it's everywhere I go. I see it, but there's some that are stronger, unified than others. And Utah is definitely lacking in that for sure. Like when we first started our podcast and everything like that with y'all, we talked about that. We talked about, the unity and what needs to be worked as far as artists and promoters and nightclub owners, right? And DJs, right? So, I don't know.
Donuts, Chris. Gotta bring donuts.
Oh, damn. the pre-flight donuts,
coffee,
man. No, I mean, but still, like I said, I mean, it's going to take time for that to happen.
But what does that look like? What is what I'm saying, like unity between promoters look like? How can you guys collab?
Just pretty much network. I mean, open up to ideas, share ideas, work on a show together. You know what I mean? Bring in artists, bring in local artists, bring in your local DJs. Let's unify. Like, don't cut people out. And like I said before, it's like there's a lot of promoters that just focus on, let's say, if you're into the Latin hip hop or whatever it may be. You're into regular hip hop or R&B, whatever. They're segregated to the point to where it's like no one wants to work with that particular artist or that type of genre of music. Music is a universal language,
Right.
You know what I mean? So why not open the market up? You know what I mean? Instead of staying tunnel vision all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're thinking outside the box, you got better opportunities for local artists, DJs, club owners, and whatever business you bring to the entertainment game here in Salt Lake City.
Have you ever tried doing that, mixing the genres up? I guess in the sense of Latin hip hop.
Definitely. Like,
has it worked out?
Has it worked out for here in Salt Lake? No, not yet.
Okay.
But other places, yes.
Okay.
You know, and like I said, you know what I mean? I was just at a Mr. Capone concert, you know what I mean? And I rocked with that for a little bit, but just 2 weeks ago, I was just at a Slipknot concert.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm open to everything. It don't matter if it's banda, and I don't care if it's bachata, I don't care if it's rock, country, you name it. I'll throw down some Jason Aldean, some Florida Georgia line. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, because Showcall knows his shit.
You're well rounded when it comes to the music, my boy.
Those shows get popping, bro. Those country shows, Latin shows.
Oh yeah,
all that shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I've been in some fucked up ass concerts where fucking so much people. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I mean, I do got connection with people, and if you want to go ahead and come network with me, come network with New Motion Productions. We'll make it happen. You know what I mean? We'll do whatever it takes to put Salt Lake on the map, and especially those local artists too.
Well, what about up and coming promoters?
I mean, shoot, same thing. You know what I mean? If there's something that you want to learn from New Motion Productions or any other promoter out here, just ask.
Yeah.
You know, we'll help you out.
That's what's
you know what I mean? We ain't trying to close doors.
Right.
We're trying to open them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Having open opportunities for
everyone.
everybody.
That's what's up,
And
bro.
I think that's been one of the hardest things. It feels like we're not coming to take over. You know, I felt like, and it's tough because coming from California, you kind of have to have an eat all mentality just because it's so competitive out there.
Right.
To where, and I see what some of the promoters and owners were like, Diz, you need to calm down. But there's a way to. I'm hungry. I'm still 52. You know, we got bills, we got stuff. You gotta eat.
Yeah.
You know, and coming from that, we weren't so laid back.
Right.
And you had to be ready for the next show, the next show, the next show, the next show. And for me, it was like, as a DJ, you know, have the best sound system, or the best you could.
Yeah.
You know, play the best music you can. You know, and then I moved here, and it was like, what? We don't like DJs. Why don't you like DJs? And then owners would hit me, well, the DJs only do this. They sit back, they do this, they push buttons and this and that. I'm like, I'm not. That's not me. I'm standing up. I got the 1200s. They're gold. I'm doing this. Yeah. I'm putting on a show for you.
Yeah.
If y'all ever been to the ones that came to the Baby Bash show, y'all probably seen Dizzy tearing it up during the intermission.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that just lets y'all know what type of energy he's bringing. And if you don't know, check out the YouTube pages on New Motion. We got some footage of Dizzy doing this thing, rocking out with the LED walls and everything, and with Shotty and Lake Talk. I think got also all these guys got a couple footage too. So come check them out. You know what I mean, for real.
It's crazy because DJing is a science. Like, you have to know exactly when and what song to play. You know what I'm saying? And keep the people moving. Mm-hmm. Keep the people, you know what I'm saying? Like actively, staying in tune with what's going on, especially with the music. So, yeah, I try to do it, and it's hard, man. It's hard.
He says, DJ Z, the only DJ you'll ever need.
I'm at the end of the alphabet. AZ is hardcore.
Exactly.
I always feel like I told him it's almost like my boy DJ Jazzy Jeff, world famous. He has this thing called, and that lately it's been gumbo. He just mixes it all up. Boom. It tastes good. I think about like fishing. Like you start throwing bait out there. People in front of me, I got them. I got you. You're good. It's the people in the back of the room watching them heads nod, this and that. Then it's like watch your head nod, and then and that's over there. I got their head nodding. Come on up. Got their head nod. Come on up. Yeah. And the promoters. That's why some of the promoters in San Diego and LA, and especially the car shows, they were just like, we like you. And I was like, why? And they were like, you play a little something for everybody.
Yeah.
Lately, some of the car clubs, Good Times and some of the ISS, the import show, they was like, dude, you play a little bit of everything. And then it's like, coming from Danny Glover over here, it's like they're surprised. They were surprised.
Yeah.
And then that's why I feel I appreciate it. Trying to get humble a little bit. The wife keeps me, humble, and we enjoy what we have. Passing that on to them, Chris and the family and security over here. And then, and he invites me. I've been watching you guys come up the last couple of years, and you guys have really done a good job coming up. So I much appreciate.
Thank
what
you.
guys
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
It's just watching, passing that love on to everybody, and then having this dude working so hard. But yeah, just watching what I do and being humble.
Yeah.
And that for everybody. I mean, really, in Utah, I think there's a come up here that I know Post Malone moving here was like a good thing, and then Posty was like, I'm good. Then they traded everybody on the damn Utah.
I know.
Are you
what they did, man?
Are you a Jazz fan?
I don't want no shooting going on right now. I'm a Clippers fan.
What?
But I appreciate. I appreciate what they did here. It's like fundamentals. I mean to tell me you got fundamentals with basketball squad.
Yeah.
But it was Utah got something being built here, and it's just keep building. Local artists, DJs, radio station. It's gonna be tough with 92 point.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be tough. But podcasts, everything. I think there's something here for everybody. New Motion, my boy Showcall, 801 Lake Talk.
Yeah.
You guys keep building.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be. I think within the next 2 to 3 years, we're gonna be. They don't call Utah a major market,
right?
But realistically, within 1 to 2 years, we will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next year where they have the All-Star game here, right?
Games here,
It's coming next year.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
We gotta do something about that. Show call. We gotta set something up for that.
For sure. We definitely.
It's like a few months away.
For sure.
What is it? February or February, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 No, we gotta do something, bro. We
For
gotta
sure.
plan something and get the people going, and
Oh yeah, most def.
Yeah.
All-Star weekend, baby.
Hey, let's.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
We'll play basketball.
House is gonna be
Yeah,
out
hey,
there.
basketball block party.
Hey,
Block party, that sounds
You know what
fun.
I'm saying?
Hell yeah. It's gonna be cold as fuck, but yeah, let's
He's like, dude, I'll be the Snickers bar.
go. My guy.
I'm sorry,
Oh wow.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But yeah, no, we gotta do something. Let's plan something. But yeah, bro, it's gonna be epic, man. The All-Star Weekend here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see
So besides this Sunday, what else do you have going on in these next few months? What are you doing for Thanksgiving and?
Pretty much staying with the family, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, and stay connected with the other family, extended family out in other states. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Are you traveling then, or?
I might.
Yeah.
I might go to Texas and kick it with my dad. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
where
You know
at?
what I'm
H
saying?
Town or what?
No, down to Texas Town. Yeah.
H Town? Yeah.
H-Town,
Oh, okay. Not
Dallas.
Dallas or anything.
I got family all over Texas. You know what I mean? It's
got you.
It's all over. So I might be in Dallas. I might be in Mesquite. I might be,
I got you. Okay.
so just somewhere around there. But I'm also gonna head back to San Diego for a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And see some family there, and then also Vegas as well.
Dope. Damn,
Yeah.
bro, you're traveling, my boy.
You know, I like I said, I'm always in motion.
Damn. Even when he's not, he's in motion.
Yeah, I'm in motion.
What's up with you? What are you doing, man, for the holidays?
Well, I think we're gonna go to St. George,
Okay.
Nice.
or either that, or I'll be DJing behind the grill.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Put something together. It's the good thing about here, and he knows everything. That was the other thing about the lifestyle here.
Yeah.
Cali, we work so much just to be there.
Yeah.
Work home. Now it's like, wait a minute, we have this. We can go do. I can drive down to St. George. We can go up to Idaho. I gotta go sit in the whatever that what they call that hot tub stuff. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
hot spring.
Hot springs.
Hot
I didn't have a chance to go, and I rolled the side by side, so that's why I almost broke. Like he knows it was about that close to. I almost cut my arm off.
Oh, for
so
real?
it was like getting back. That was like 6 months ago. So it's been like, but I mean, grateful. It's humble. It's fun. We're living.
Yeah.
Being from, and that's why some of the people here are like, okay, you're so used to it. Coming to this atmosphere, Utah has been enlightening. It's great.
So would you move back?
Hell no.
Hey,
Hell no.
us too. I wouldn't move back. I know you said you probably would, huh? You probably move back to Cali.
If I can make enough money to live there.
Yeah, see, there it is.
Yeah.
I got enough money.
It's nice. It's cool.
that.
If you got the money to
There's not
live
enough money for me to go out there, bro. Especially with all that traffic.
Oh,
Fuck
not even that. It's just crazy out there. Everyone's fucking getting killed
Yeah,
for
bro.
over stupid ass shit.
That's sad. Some sad shit.
We're get killed out here on cholesterol.
You right.
We eat out too much.
My God. Right. We gotta go protest. Fuck cholesterol, bro. Shit. Fuck the bullshit.
Have a diet party.
Give me that water. No, I'm joking. Nah, what else? What
There's
else
a
can you drink
vegan
besides
section.
water? Shit, man.
Do you have any residencies anywhere right now?
Right now, Fridays, I got, I'm at Pins and Nails, West Valley, right there in
Oh,
the
shit.
mall.
What?
Back right
Oh,
there,
shit.
yeah. And then I got this next couple Saturdays, I got to do Sun Trap. I know.
What is that?
It's support at LGBTQ.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
club right there
Hey,
in front.
big
You know,
ups
down
to
the
all
block.
y'all
So, hey,
LGBTQ,
they
man.
party and they pay. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, yeah.
New Motion loves y'all
That
too.
is New
Don't,
Mo-
we
yeah.
don't get it. We don't discriminate.
Hey.
I'm just saying, I will, I will DJ for everybody.
Hey.
Hey, so, just the stuff that comes up. He's got some stuff coming up, but we got to keep it on the.
You ever DJ'd at that Club Milk?
Nah.
Milk,
No,
is that
there's
some
another-
dairy
there's another one.
club or something.
That's a
There's
LGBT
another- yeah.
club
That was
too.
bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend slash boss Shay, she
You said that
DJs
sus,
there.
bro.
What?
No, I'm just
my
messing
friend
with you. I'm
slash boss.
No.
Wait, no. It's
cool, bro. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, I don't want to sound sus. What?
Too late.
I told him, I was like, I was DJing at the.
He's like, my friend.
I was DJing at the Metro Hall down there.
Yeah.
And we was doing hip hop shows at the Metro Hall. And I was like, all right, cool. We walk out in between these dudes are next door, everybody, next door partying like what the I'm like, I didn't be doing here. So big ups, Sun Trap, no hate, it's all love. And that's really what I'm doing lately. Some of the guys are like, oh, won't you come? I'm on to hook up with him to start doing some Echoes, some shows at the Echoes.
Yeah.
Some other stuff going on. But like he says, unless you're in that circle, as far as promoters, as far as DJs, we don't get that love because he hasn't had that networking because we haven't been here. So it's like that almost ground up underground. We got to dig, eat, fight.
Yeah.
So that's where we're kind of at right now.
Oh shit.
And do you do any work in Ogden? Because I know you said that you kind of
They had a couple venues up there that we was doing some stuff at, and then COVID hit, and then
Shut down?
They shut down, or
Oh,
switched
shit.
up, or let's go karaoke and but no, it's been love. It's been good, and just getting this dude going, and he's been doing some of the stuff he's doing, and some of the venues have shown him some love, and that's been great. That's been a real good thing.
What venue would you say has shown you the most love out here, bro?
I'll say the 801 Event Center, man.
Hey.
I've been trying to do a couple of shows with them. They gave me the opportunity. It's like 2-3 years ago, I was trying to do a show, and it just opportunities were kept because I had to go do some roadie stuff on my stagehand things. You know what I mean? And that kind of dragged me back 2 years, and then when I finally got here, I was able to do the Baby Bash show.
Dope,
So
man.
they gave me they worked with me on that, and they want to keep doing that. So big up to Chewy, man.
Hey.
801 Event Center, man.
Chewy.
Much love for you, brother. So, but yeah, I definitely want to work more with some other venues like the Complex, the Depot. You know what I mean? I'm starting to talk with some people at the Utah State Fairgrounds to do something for next year.
Oh, that'd be dope.
So it, like I said, I got some things in the pot. You know what I mean?
let's
But-
hear it.
He's like, yeah. So
But that's good,
it's
bro.
classified.
No, I respect
But no,
that.
I mean, just get ready, man, because like I said, I've been sitting back, I've been watching a lot of moves a lot of people are making, and we just got to hit harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and network and make things happen here for Salt Lake, because there is talent, there's potential for us to grow in the entertainment game out here. And like I said, I'm willing to open up doors if the other promoters and club owners and DJs are willing to jump on the same circle.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And also podcasts, you know what I'm saying? let's all network and social media, whatever, and just pretty much put Salt Lake on the map.
Hey,
As we
man.
were supposed to.
Yep.
You're a friend of the podcast, bro, and you hit me up. You want to jump on? This is your home, second
For
home,
sure,
whatever.
for sure. Much love, yeah,
first home,
definitely.
second home, third home, whatever home. It's your home, bro. So whenever you hit me up, we'll try to squeeze
sure.
you in
And
here.
I got
you
y'all,
made fun
man.
of me the other day. You're like, yeah, Fonzie's always busy. I was like, yeah, bro, I am. I was busy, bro. I was busy.
No, but y'all are busy, man. But you know
Fonzie.
what? I got nothing but love for you guys, and that's why you guys are always at my shows, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate
You were the
Thank
first
you.
podcast that Showcall and New Motion love and actually give the shot to let Salt Lake know,
Yeah.
hey, we here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Most
now
def.
and show that we can what we do, and bring that energy to Salt Lake.
We're Cali boys, bro. So we had to. You know what I'm saying?
most
You know
def.
what I'm saying? We're from the motherland in California.
Yes,
I was
sir.
born out there. You were born out there. People might say Mexico is, but it's not. It's California. I was born in California,
That's what I
motherfuckers.
thought, like,
You
born in
you
Mexico.
thought I was born in? Oh
I
shit!
thought
Yeah.
so.
Well, now you know. But yeah, man. But yeah.
I don't know if you guys talked about this or not because I got up and I went to the bathroom. But how can people reach you if they're interested in maybe booking an event with you for DJing?
Wifey? No.
The boss, huh?
Hi, Miranda.
Excuse me?
Get in touch. My boy Chris right here is handling everything right
Okay.
now. He's the one that said Dizzy. Because I've always said that. I'm old school when it comes to I want to stay right here. I'm gonna make sure my music, my DJing shows are tight as best as I can. And then, hey, when it comes to the social media, when it comes to the marketing here and there, I haven't passed a business card out in about 10 years. Some of the gigs I've gotten has been because, dude, you're playing what? You're playing this, you're doing this. They come and see me. That's when I say I see a lot of like out here, nothing against some of the DJs that are promoting and kind of swallowing up, but I'm getting what I get because of what I do. Right. I DJ a car show. I got car clubs coming up to me, dude, we see you doing you, and you're not the headlining dude, but hey, call us.
Yeah.
They don't want to offend nobody. And
Yeah.
big ups to, some of the guys that have been around here. Believe me, everyone's got to eat.
Right.
But because coming from California, your LA super shows, the import shows, this, and all the different clubs out there, you have to, there's a level that has to come up.
It's a whole different hustle.
The neighborhood car shows is cool and all, but when you're doing a car show out here or a venue out here as far as DJs, you got to bring it up. And it just, I haven't passed out any business cards or networked or done anything like that, just because that's where the way I did it from home and where I'm from. It's about your quality of your show, not how many banners, how many this, how many business cards, how many that. People book you because I like what you do. Yeah. So that's why I let this dude handle it.
So go to New Motion Productions.
NewMotionProductions.com. You can go on our social media networks, New Motion Production, or you could email us at newmotionproductionslc@gmail.com.
Hey.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Do you guys have any shout outs?
Man,
Let's start
just
with-
big ups to like Soul Lake 801 podcast. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
let's do it.
And you know what? All those artists that's pushing out there, man, keep the grind, keep the hustle, stay consistent, and stay original.
Yeah.
I like it.
First off, big up to Lake Talk 801. I
Thank
love
you.
y'all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for coming out. I've been watching you guys.
Yeah.
Lyrical Salient, my boy Opie up north. Shout out to my squad. I work for a dealership and we fix cars all day long.
Oh,
Big
nice.
shouts out to there. Most importantly, wife and family.
There it is.
Family first.
Hey.
Miranda, thank you for bringing us out to Utah. And
Oh,
Utah, thank you for the love.
Also, I want to give a big shout out to the big homie DJ Dizzy D
Hey.
for holding New Motion and Showcall down for over 20 plus years, man. Yeah.
20 plus years.
Broken arm.
That's
Man,
a long
that's
time,
a
man.
long time.
Thank you guys for having us.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Anytime,
man,
anytime
for
you
sure,
guys want
bro.
to come out, man.
Oh, one last question.
Right here.
We like to ask here at the Lake Talk. Where's your favorite local spot to eat at? I'm gonna go with him first, and then you can answer that.
Well, there's a place called Chop Fuku in Taylorsville. Love sushi.
Oh,
Hey, the name will throw you a wrench because I was like, Chop Fuku, but Chop Fuku in Taylorsville. Chapuku. Yeah, I'm telling you. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, got you.
Okay, chapuku.
Chapuku.
Okay,
We're gonna try that one.
I like some sushi.
All right, so I gave an answer last time I was here, but I think I kind of changed my answer. I'm with the sushi thing.
Okay, it's all good.
Edo Sushi, man, holding it down downtown.
Edo.
Okay.
Sushi. Yeah, man.
Okay, there it is.
Let's
All
go.
right. Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys once again for coming and hanging out with us, man. We appreciate
Yes,
you guys
thank
coming
for
through.
having us.
You got anything? you wanna say?
Well, anything for what? Oh, I want Dizzy to stand up and show him some bachata moves.
Oh, is he?
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. Nah, but thank you guys for coming out, and yeah, you guys have a great night.
What about yourself, Ruben?
Yeah, I just want to thank all of our listeners for rocking with us every week, tuning into our new episodes
Look at
that
the camera,
drop every
man.
Monday, and also checking out and subscribing to our new YouTube channel. All our videos are coming out finally.
Yeah.
And,
This one's gonna be up on there.
Yeah. So check out the YouTube for all the visuals and whatnot, and
Subscribe.
follow, share. We're on all streaming platforms, and thank you to all our listeners, man.
Yeah.
There you have it. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening. Join us next time on the Lake Talk.